Last time on The End of Time and Other Bothers.
Justine, he has taken the bait.
There is never defeat for Celene, not as long as I am here. I can be anything, anyone.
You will bring him here to the White Palace, and the broken goddess inside him.
It shall be done.
So do you have room in your bag for this mustard?
We're not going to win this with mustard. Leave the sprinkle mustard behind. So we're traveling to Celene's castle to hug Blat. Is that the plan?
This is Hug It Out version 2.0.
So I guess this is goodbye.
I'm sorry that my plan did not work. I do have one of these baubles. It will open a portal back to here.
Blat, great destruction has come to the castle, to Celene's home. If you came to her side, Blat, you would give her the courage she needs to fight back.
Lead the way.
Darcy steps through a door. On the other side is a very large face stone.
I demand entrance. You need merely have the permission of the Fae.
Is that Blat?
Blat!
Blat!
How you doing, buddy?
We're gonna hug it out, aren't we?
We're so gonna hug it out.
It is the white tundra, and a figure is bundled up against the cold and entering a small hut. In the distance rises a white castle built out of ice that gleams in the late afternoon sun. Beside and around the castle are ice walls that climb hundreds of feet up to icy cliffs. Blat, Darcy, and Eggerton come and go from this hut, and we're seeing everything sped up. We're seeing the sun rise and fall, the moon rise and fall. And in and out of this hut, these three figures go. Some creeping off into the woods, other approaching the castle and watching and then coming back. And we slowly come down towards the hut as time returns to normal. Coming in the front door and seeing the discarded boots and coats. Darcy and Eggerton are there, and they are staring at a table, and on this table rolled out is a crazy diorama, a recreation of the castle in the distance. And stepping in the door and taking off his cloak is Blat. Everything they know about the layout of the palace is on the table in front of Darcy and Eggerton. The security system, the guards, what lies ahead. What's not known yet is their plan.
So the plan is simple. We kill Celene. I get rid of this thing that's inside of me that's making me talk this way, and things go back to normal.
So X marks the spot. That's what this thing is, right?
Well, X marks Celene, which is the spot.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to go from here.
Right.
And which one are we?
Well, it's not really on the board.
Why aren't we on? Aren't we like? Isn't this a board of what we're doing?
Well, we have to get
Okay.
to this
Look.
location.
I've got 3 fairy cakes. Here we go. I've got a red one. That's you, Blat.
All right.
And I've got one with lots of sprinkles. That's really fun. That's going to be me. Then I've got this. Well, I'll be honest. It's an orange cube, but it's okay. It'll be Darcy. We'll put it there. And that's the 3 of us. And this is the hut. It's not to scale.
It's bigger than the hut, so no.
So we're here, and we need to find the X.
Well, we're pretty certain where the X is, which is why we put the X on the diorama.
Right. Okay. So we just need to go to this X.
We get to the X.
To the X.
And then murdering. And
Now,
then out.
I feel like we need to talk about the murdering part.
Are you sure there's a drawbridge?
Yeah, I saw a drawbridge. I'm very certain there was a couple of them sitting around on the bridge.
A couple drawbridges on the bridge?
No, there's a couple of the fairies who guard the castle on the bridge drawing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so it's a bridge. It's always down, but sometimes it can go up.
I don't think we can know where Celene's going to be once we get in there.
But the X.
I mean, isn't that the whole point of the map, is to have the X so we can be like, hey, there it is.
I think we're focusing too much on the X. Celene does move around.
Yeah, but
if we put the X here in the kitchen,
Yeah.
how do we know that
I
she's
will
not actually
investigate
up
the
in the
kitchen.
Okay, but what if she's up in the bedrooms?
Then we move the X.
We can't move the X once we're there.
Why
She
not?
is the X.
We're not bringing this with us?
No, how are we going to fit it?
How are we going to know where we are once we get there?
I think the fairies are going to notice us carrying this across the drawbridge.
You don't think they're going to notice us coming in the castle?
Well, they're not going to notice you. You're already a fae.
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
So you're going to be the one that gets us inside.
Okay, I got it. This is the best plan ever. What we're going to do, we're going to go into town. We're going to get a really long coat. Darcy, you're going to sit on Blat's shoulders.
No.
I'm going to sit on your shoulders.
No, this isn't going to work.
We're going to put the coat on my shoulders and wrap it around all three of us. They'll never know that the two of you are there. They're just going to see me. This is what I look like, right?
A 15-foot fae in a giant coat.
Yes.
This is a terrible idea.
How could it go wrong? Please tell me how this plan would not work.
So many multiple ways it could go wrong.
Hey, you're not a fae. Stab. That's how it goes wrong.
Though I would point out that if they do stab, they'll stab you because you're the lower part of the coat. And don't you have like superpowers or something now?
I'm still a mortal being.
Oh, well, I thought there was, you were different somehow.
Why don't we make the coat plan C?
Okay.
How are we actually going to get inside, Blat?
That's where it gets interesting.
The End of Time and Other Bothers, an improvised fantasy role-playing game set in the world of Alba 6. Your game master is Sean Howard, with players Marisa King, Michael Howie, and Carter Celene. Episode 22, Best Laid Plans.
The camera moves from the hut towards the ice castle, faster and faster, towards two tiny figures sitting on the top of one of the walls, until we see that it is Celene, and she is looking through some kind of device at the hut in the distance. Justine?
Yes, Your Eminence?
How long are they going to continue to flit about and stay in that hut?
Well, I think they're confused. I think they don't know what to do. And isn't that the best behavior that they could be exhibiting? They're weak.
I want them in the labyrinth!
I think if we give them time, they will attempt to get into the labyrinth in their own way, and then they'll think it was their idea. Yes?
I want you to give them the idea. I want them there by tomorrow night.
Yes, Your Eminence. Of course, immediately.
Or we could dine on your essence.
No. That's not an idea that I enjoy. I will make sure they are in the labyrinth by the time you say.
Good. Oh, look, they're coming. Oh, only one of them's coming out. You have your work cut out.
Yes, at once.
We find Eggerton wandering through a small grove on a sunny day not too far from the hut, and he's looking for berries.
Come here, berries. Berry, come here. Oh, they're not talking. So much more work when they don't just come to me.
Hello? Is someone there?
Are you a berry?
Oh, a berry? Oh, no. Oh, hello. You are a fairy.
I am a fairy.
Oh,
Who are you?
well, I am a woman who is in need of assistance. And you are the first one I've come upon in this forest. And if you help me, I think I can show you where there's some very good berries.
There's some. Oh, yeah, I need some berries. It's all part of our plan.
Oh, what plan?
Well, Blat wants to murder Celene, but I think we really just need to get in there and give her a good hug.
Oh, Blat? Who is Blat?
Oh, well, he's going by something else right now. He's having something of an identity crisis because I think he has a couple of different goddesses inside him. But it's,
Oh.
it's a long backstory. You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, well, I actually might be able to help if you want to get to Celene.
Really? You know the castle.
I know it very well.
You know the
actually.
White Castle.
I do know the White Castle.
And you know an easy way to get inside the White Castle.
Well, it's funny you should say that. Many years ago, I helped Celene when she was in a great deal of trouble. And as a reward for that, she allowed me to live in the castle, in a tiny room in the castle. But I'm able to come and go as I please. And I could help you to get in there, and then you could help me with my problem.
That sounds absolutely lovely. Now, what's your problem?
Well, my problem is best explained to you once we go to the castle. It's easiest when you can see it.
That checks out.
Yes.
Let me go get my friend.
Yes, I'm so glad I ran into you instead of one of your friends. That was very fortunate.
Yes, they can be very difficult to get to know.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very standoffish at times.
Oh, dear.
But under my leadership, I think they're coming together.
You look like someone who would be a wonderful leader.
You should see my hat. I don't have it here. I left it back at the Nexus, where everyone might be dead. But it's a great hat.
Oh, I do like hats. I would love for you to show that to me one day.
We'll have to go together sometime.
Oh, I think that's a wonderful idea. Now, do you think we can get your friends to come here?
Sure. Now, how do you feel about kitchens?
I feel fine about kitchens.
Well, that's great because at the Nexus, we've got a great kitchen.
Oh.
So I've got all these mixing bowls and fruits, and I've got lots of different types of pleather and sprinkles and sparkles and different types of icing and different types of filling.
So you like to
and
cook?
different types of pans in which I cook things. Some of them are bigger, some of them
Cooking
are
is fun
smaller.
for you, is it?
Each of them has a slightly different shape. Some
You
of them are
enjoy
mold,
the
so
kitchen environment,
when
yes?
I bake in them, they come out looking a certain way.
That
I've
is
actually got
wonderful.
really rare cube trays too, and I make those here. These are the little orange ones. Here, why don't you try one of these little orange squares?
Oh,
I've got one
no,
here. No, you try. Here,
I
right
have
in your
a
mouth.
very
Here you go.
delicate system.
There you go. Okay.
Oh,
Tasty, isn't it?
Roll for fairy cakes.
That's a 10.
You feel marvelously wonderful,
Oh,
Justine.
oh my goodness! I've never felt something like that. You are a marvelous cook.
I know. Isn't it wonderful? And doesn't it make you really consider your life choices?
It is marvelous. And just for a moment, this old woman seems to just blur a bit and come back into focus and just look a little off from an outside point of view. Oh, well, that is fantastic, I must say.
I'm still feeling the effects of the last one I ate, I think.
I can imagine. I will have to get more of those from you.
Okay, so do you want to come with me to get my friends, or do you want to, meet us somewhere?
I think it would be best if you bring them here.
Okay, just right to this spot, or do you want to meet somewhere else?
No, right here would be
here?
good, to just where you were looking for berries.
Okay, and what time do you think we should
I
come
will
back?
meet you here in 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, I'm going to go get them. I'll bring them here. What was your name again?
Oh, my name, yes. My name is...
Is it Vamping?
Oh, no, it's Carolinia. That's right, Carolinia.
It's a beautiful name,
Yes,
Carolinia.
I have a bad memory these days, you see.
Okay.
So you come here and see Carolinia.
Okay.
And you can bring more of those little cakes if you want.
Oh, I've got more right here, actually.
No, I'll wait till later.
No, it's okay. Here,
fine.
try. Why don't you try
No.
one of these? This is the classic purple swirly.
Oh,
It's the most
no,
popular
I
of all.
couldn't-
We find Blat walking along a different section of woods, heading towards an overlook that offers quite the pristine and perfect view of the castle in the distance.
Celene will move around in the castle. It's ridiculous. I know exactly the spot that she's going to be in the castle, and that's why the X was there in the diorama. But just to be certain, I'll look again. Yep. There she is. I knew it. I knew where she'd be.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I don't need you in my head any longer. I'm going to need you for the next 3, 4 hours tops, and then out you come, because Celene will be dead, and we can finally move on from this.
Give me a god. I will give you so much in return.
All right, you can have Celene.
It feels like a trap.
No, you wanted a god. I offer you Celene. Done and done.
You could have given me Brenda.
Brenda? Brenda's not a god.
Brenda is a god.
Oh, Brenda's a god. Well, that's news to me. Sorry, didn't know. Celene. We'll give you Celene.
She knows. She watches us now.
I don't know what you're talking about. She's right. No, she's looking right at us. All right. Moving aside. Back into the darkness.
Use the power of the tendrils.
Use the power of the... I don't have to use the tendrils just yet. This is still reconnaissance.
You are more of a fool than I thought.
I've heard that before.
Don't let me down.
You want Celene? I want to get rid of Celene. This'll work out just fine.
So we return to the hut, where Darcy is fidgeting, looking nervous, tending the fire, checking her backpack. But she's alone. Her companions have headed outside.
All right, so Blat thinks the X should be here, but I think there should be an X here too. I mean, and surely she'd be here too, and this isn't gonna work. And if we let Blat do this could destroy existence. I think we're forgetting that Blat isn't supposed to do this. Blat isn't supposed to indulge these feelings. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Come on, Darcy, think.
And your amulet begins to heat up against your skin.
What's going on? Loxon? Are you here? Loxon, if you're here, if you know how to help me, please tell me. Please give me a sign.
And the door opens, and Eggerton walks in.
Darcy, I have
Wait.
What?
Shh, I'm waiting for a sign. Just be quiet for a minute.
Okay, I'm being quiet for
Loxon, please, I need guidance.
you. Okay,
Give me a sign.
Sorry.
Shh, just wait.
Okay, I'm
Let me
waiting.
know if you see a sign.
Okay.
Loxon, I'm really lost. Where do you think the X should be?
I actually found a cool way that we might be able to find the X.
What?
If you have to, where's Blat? We need Blat.
I think he went out to get some air or something. I don't know.
Okay, well, when Blat gets back, we'll go over. I found a way into the castle.
What?
Yeah,
How did...
with
Wait.
my superior reconnaissance skills.
No, that can't be right.
What do you mean it can't be right?
But that can't be right. How did you find out?
Well, because I'm a leader, and that's what I do. It's my job
No,
to find
really.
solutions.
How did you find it? Did you stumble into it? Did you fall into it? Did you walk into it?
I kind of, but I mean, it's still my solution, so it's good.
Okay, we should get
I found
Blat.
the way. Yeah, okay. Blat, where are you?
Blat?
Blat! What?
And Blat lands in front of the hut.
Oh.
You fly a lot more than you used to.
I was right. X does mark the spot.
Told you so.
How do you know?
Reconnaissance. I saw her.
You two in reconnaissance. Oh, boy.
I was doing reconnaissance too, and I found a way into the castle.
I was doing reconnaissance. I never saw you.
I was reconnaissancing over there. Where were you reconnaissancing?
I was reconnaissancing from up above.
No, I was off to the flank on the lateral side.
I was up above. I should have been able to see anything around the
No,
castle.
I was in the wooded area though. I had cover. I was under cover.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Eggerton says he's found a way into the
Yeah,
castle.
let's go. Everyone, follow me.
Wait, should we prepare? Maybe we should have a plan. Like
This is the plan.
How are we getting into the castle, though?
The
through my...
drawbridge. We're gonna meet two Fae by the drawbridge,
No,
and the
we're-
other Fae will get us in.
No, we're not doing that plan anymore. I've got a new plan to get into the castle. Once we're in the castle, we go to X marks the spot, and then we hug both Celene and Blat at the same time.
Okay. How did you come up with this plan?
Because I'm the general.
That doesn't track.
A general what?
Well, you know what? Let's just go. I'll show you when we get there.
Okay, what did you see, Blat? How do you know about the X?
Simple. I saw a window and I saw Celene through it, and
You
that's the exact
saw her?
spot that's on this map.
She's actually here? This might actually work?
Well, she's here, but I'm not so sure that the plan's going to work.
Well, we
The
don't
plan
have
will be
one.
just fine. I have a plan. That's what
Oh.
I'm saying. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I guess this is our best shot. This might actually be the sign that Loxton is giving me. It might actually be to follow Eggerton.
No, I don't think that could be right.
You're right. No. Well, maybe we'll see the sign as we follow him.
He came up with this idea.
Apparently.
We're gonna die before we even hit Celene.
Okay, guys, come on. I already went out the door, and I went for like 30 seconds there, and realized you weren't there. So let's go for real now.
All right. I'm behind you.
So Eggerton heads out again from the house, checking back periodically to ensure he's being followed. Darcy, with a perplexed look on her face, looking around. And Blat, with an even more perplexed look on his face, following, pausing and following. Eggerton enters a familiar clearing in the woods. And it is empty.
Oh, okay. She'll be here soon. Don't worry, guys. Come on.
She?
Yeah, I made a new friend.
Oh,
This
no.
sweet old lady.
What sweet old lady?
Cindy Lou Who or something like that. I don't know.
You don't know her name?
Well, no, I didn't think to write it down at the time because I didn't know she'd be coming back. But
The person that you were going to meet here, you didn't think that they were going to come back. Then why are we meeting them here?
yes, and she should be coming back soon.
What did she look like?
Well, she looked like a sweet old lady. Sweet old ladies in the woods are always trustworthy.
What's a sweet old lady doing in the woods this close to Celine's castle? Did you ask yourself that?
Well, no, I was looking for berries, and she answered my call for berries. And she needs some help, and she said she'd help us, too.
How?
She said she'd help us get us into the castle.
Is she a fairy?
No, she's just a sweet old lady.
This is way too coincidental. What's going on here? Is this Celene? Is Celene playing some kind of game? It sounds like her.
And so we wait for Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh,
Me too. Copyright infringement's nothing to joke about.
Darcy, your amulet begins to heat up against your skin, and the rest of you start to see a white light starting to filter through her garments.
Darcy,
yeah.
do you have a lantern inside your shirt?
No, it's my amulet. It's doing it again. It did this back in the little cottage. It must be Loxton trying to reach me, right?
Maybe, or did you like leave it on the fire and forget?
No.
And then put it back on?
No, it's Loxton. It must be Loxton.
Okay, what does Loxton have to say?
I don't know. It's like I can't connect with her. I'm trying.
How are you trying?
Well, I'm trying to focus. It's hard with you around. Just a minute.
Okay. Blat, be quiet.
Loxton, I feel your presence. I know you want to communicate with us. Eggerton!
What? I'm helping. I'm
Stop
telling
it.
Blat
I
to
can
be
hear
quiet.
you.
Well, Blat, quiet.
Loxton, what is it? What do you want to tell us? And I concentrate so hard to try and communicate with my goddess.
And that's when the snow begins to melt beneath your feet, moving at a very rapid rate and pulling back to reveal stairs and a door.
Look at that.
What's going on?
That must be Loxton's doing.
But I thought you said it was some old woman.
Well, maybe that was Loxton appearing to me.
Maybe it was.
Maybe Loxon's communicating to you through me.
Why? Why would she do that to me?
What do you mean?
I
why would
mean,
she do that to you?
I'm sure she moves in mysterious ways and uses all sorts of intermediaries. That's true. I'm sure it could have been you, Eggerton.
Right. So, anyway, I guess like there's stairs, so we might as well take them.
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
Yeah. Go deeper into it.
What do you think, Blat? Is it a trap?
It's more than likely a trap. But I feel better knowing that this strange old lady that he met isn't here yet. So let's go down the stairs before she comes.
I don't know. The strange old lady might already be with me if it's Loxon.
But
I feel safe.
Oh.
I feel like this is the right
okay,
path.
that's good. But
All right,
she's
so
not
you go
here.
first. No,
What?
no, she's inside us, I think, Eggerton.
Why is she inside you?
Well, because she wasn't really an old woman. She was the
was.
embodiment of Loxon.
Well, there was
No,
an
that
old
was just
woman.
what she wanted you to see. Oh, you're not a believer. You don't understand.
All right, I'm going to go down the stairs.
Okay.
You guys hash this out.
All right, you go ahead. Eggerton.
Yeah.
Are you a little worried? Remember what we were told? That if Blat goes down this path, it could be the end of existence. I don't know if we're doing the right thing. Should we be helping him?
Do you think this is literally the path?
No. I think this is the path to Celene, but I don't know if we should be encouraging Blat to take it. Maybe you and I need to take on Celene.
What if we trap Blat on the way in, and then you and me take down Celene on our own for Blat, so he doesn't have to do it, and time can end, but existence won't.
Wow, that's a terrifying thought, but we might have to do it.
Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, Team Eggerton!
Yay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
So Eggerton follows Blat down the stairs.
And Darcy follows Eggerton down the stairs.
As Darcy takes her first step, the medallion burns even hotter, almost hurting.
Wait, my amulet, it burns. Maybe this isn't right.
It's probably just like, yeah, go team!
I don't know. I don't think this is how it works. Blat, what do you see down there? Blat?
Blat! We better go and find him.
What? I don't know. What if we get trapped in here? Oh, the amulet, it burns.
See, it's telling you to stop doubting yourself.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That can only be what it means. It's burning to say, yeah, you got this, girl.
I think we gotta find Blat. Let's go.
Okay, let's go get Blat.
So, Eggerton, you head down further.
I do.
Darcy, as you go to take your next step, it starts to burn the skin. You feel the skin pulling off your bones.
And I run back up the stairs and throw myself on the ground.
And with that, the door disappears.
No, Eggerton!
It's the beginning of the middle of the end of time and other bothers.
Hey everyone, it's Sean, as you probably know. Thanks so much for being with us. I want to give some shout outs. Apologies if I get any of these names wrong. I'm trying really hard. So first of all, to our new patrons, woohoo, raise the roof. Ann Sloan, Syax, Carlotta Botox, Coral, Tony, and Christian Viquier Bota. Thank you all so much. Your support means everything, and it allows us to continue to create more shows and more episodes. And now it's time to shout out some of our oldies but goodies, our old timers. I don't know what to call all of you except to say you're all amazing for having been with us since the beginning. So let's give a shout out to Benjamin Epstein, Kathleen Wary, and Hannah Rakes. Rakes? I think it's Rakes. Thank you three so much from everyone at the table. Now, I've mentioned it a few times before, but I want to let everyone know there is a really cool Facebook group called the Reckless Play Guild. That's us, Dungeons and Dragons, The Lucky Die, and Dark Dice all in one place. Super fun. Come on and join in. There's some interviews happening of all the cast now. Going to be a lot of fun. But I want to talk to you a little bit more about the Lucky Die podcast. It's a D&D 5e actual play of 4 friends basically dealing with the end of the world. If you like the end of time, you're going to love the setup for this show. Quote unquote, demons and celestials have started stalking the lands. Tensions between the factions leave death in their wake, and blood-red clouds boil across the sky. Nah? Check it out. It's called the Lucky Die Podcast. You can find it everywhere you find podcasts, and we'll put a link in our show notes. All right, as I mentioned last time, there's going to be a short gap before we're back and running again. And that's because we had some scheduling issues. We've resolved those, but until we can catch up, there's going to be a bit of a delay before the next episode. Now, that said, there is a bonus coming soon. A lot of you wanted to know what happened to Scribbles, so that is coming. As to when we're going to be back, we promise it won't be that long. And we're going to let you know on Twitter, on Facebook, on our Discord, on Patreon. So be sure to follow us in one of those places. And we can't wait to be back and going again. And until then, here's the end of episode 22. Oh, Marisa, I'm glad I caught you here in the green room. Look, we got a problem with these dice boxes that Michael's making.
What's wrong?
He won't stop.
Oh, no.
They're everywhere. I'm not sure what to do. I need you to talk to him.
Okay, so wait a minute. First of all, he was knitting dice boxes.
Yeah.
And now he's carving the dice boxes.
Yes.
And he won't stop.
Well, and now he's moved past that. He's making them out of food. He's 3D printing them.
No.
Like they're you can't open any closet here. And now they're filling up the recording. Like, how are we going to get him record?
He's obsessed.
Hey guys, I don't have a chair anymore. Mike says that I'm just going to balance myself on about 50 different dice boxes. I can't do this anymore.
I know. I'm sorry, Carter. It's because he took the chair apart to make dice boxes. I'm going to get you another chair, but I need somewhere to put these. Does anybody have any? Can anybody take come on, can you just take a few more home, guys? Come on.
What? No. I don't want any more of those things. I have enough of Mike's junk that I've taken to my place to clear this place out. I can't work like this anymore, Sean.
Oh, I know. We make money by getting rid of the dice boxes to people who are really into the show.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Will Mike let us do that?
Okay. All right. We're going to pitch Mike. So people will go to otherbothers.com. They can join our Patreon and maybe get a dice box.
Get a fairy dice box.
I don't know if we're going to be able to
But-
sell the eggplant dice boxes that way, though.
Yeah, I think we'll just throw those out in the back. But,
Oh, there you
Compost.
guys
We'll
are. I'm
compost.
looking for some toothpaste. Do any of you have toothpaste?
oh God.
Blat, where are you? Blat? Darcy? Blat?
I'm further
What?
ahead.
Oh, I can't see. It's too dark.
It's just I'm ahead of you.
Okay, is that you?
That is not me.
Okay, is that you?
That is
Okay.
me. It's just one long corridor. It's fine. Where's Darcy?
Well, she was behind me and then she screamed and ran away.
She screamed and ran away.
She screamed and ran away.
Well,
And then the door closed.
Oh, great. Separated again. She's not turning into some sort of lycanthropic animal, is she?
I don't know.
Great. All right, well, let's just keep moving forward.
Okay, which way?
Well, not the way we came, where
Well, I
there's no door.
can't see. It's too dark in here.
Forward in the direction you were heading.
Towards me.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. Blat? Why'd you stop talking?
Well, I thought maybe if I stopped talking, I could engage in the element of surprise!
No, I pretty much know you're here.
And who might you be?
Oh, are we doing names?
I'm Eggerton. I can't see anything because it's very dark in here, but it's nice to meet you.
And I'm Blathoxel.
Wow, that sounds like a demon name.
Actually, it is a demonic name, yes.
Oh, I haven't dealt with a demon in a long time. I'm Beehawks.
Beehawks.
Yeah.
And pardon the rude question since I can't see, but what are you, Beehawks? You don't sound like a fairy.
Oh, no. I'm you probably know me as a troll. I'm gonna kill you both.
I see.
That's
Very good.
I have a question re-killing of the two of us.
Oh, can I ask a question first?
Does it have to do with my question?
I'm not sure.
Okay, why don't I ask my question, and then if you think your question supersedes it in the order of logical, like, movement, then you ask your question.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Can you not kill us?
Can either of you see in the dark?
I can't.
It's a narrow hallway. All I have to do is aim straight. Bazooka.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume the answers are no. So yeah, I gotta kill you both.
And Blat pulls the trigger.
Okay, roll volley. This will be at a negative because it is dark.
That's a 7.
Okay, so that is a partial success. So I will say that it hits, but far faster and closer than you expected. So what is your damage on that?
I think it's an 8. 3.
Okay, so you're gonna take half of that, so 1 damage. Do you have armor? in your current-
I do not.
So you hear the sound of bazooka, you hear a roar from Beehawks, and then silence.
Blat sticks his necrotic tendrils out in front of him, feeling around to see if he can find Beehawks.
Doesn't seem to be anything there.
All right, I don't think he was as tough as we thought.
What?
I don't think he was as tough as we thought.
I can't hear you. My
Get-
ears are ringing. What?
Blat grabs Eggerton by the scruff of the neck, and they start slowly moving forward.
Okay, so they're moving forward down the passage, and you come across a form on the ground, quite large.
How are your ears?
I think they're getting better.
Good. Search him.
Oh, search who?
This figure on the ground.
I can't see anything.
That's because it's dark. Use your hands.
Okay, here, I'm using my hands.
And that's when the troll roars alive and goes to bite Eggerton.
So I try and pull back.
Okay, roll Defy Danger.
That's a 6.
So you are going to, will you roll for me damage of D8
A D8.
plus 3?
5.
8. Do you have any armor?
I have 1.
Okay, so you take 8 minus 1.
7.
There you go, we're doing math. So you hear a horrible crunching sound as
My arm!
In the book.
And Blat sends his tendrils down onto the floor towards the figure.
Okay, so read us the tendrils. This is the first time they're being used.
As you move, you leave behind small wisps of black swirling smoke. These form into tendrils at your beckoning and strike out at up to 3 creatures within 30 feet of you. Roll plus wisdom. On a 10 plus, your tendrils connect with a prey who takes 1d8 necrotic damage. On 7 to 9, your tendrils connect and do 1d8 damage, but you take damage for their attacks on your necrotic limbs.
Okay.
This is a terrible idea.
Plus wisdom.
Plus wisdom, which,
I don't think you
if
have
I
it.
remember, yes, is a 0.
Oh, wow.
11.
Wow.
Roll 1d8 plus wisdom is 0. So roll 1d8.
A 2.
Oh, it's a waste.
So you feel the tendrils connect, and you get half of that back. So you get 1 hit point back by stealing the life force from this troll, who scrambles back when he's pierced by one of these tendrils, but he's still holding on to Eggerton in his mouth. Okay, so Eggerton's just gonna scream this round. So the troll, you feel a whoosh of air.
And Blat steps aside to try to avoid it.
Roll Defy Danger.
7.
Okay, so you have a choice here. You can completely dodge this by just backpedaling really fast and just leave Eggerton to his fate. He'll be out of range of your necrotic tendrils. Or you can sort of sidestep it, trying to miss most of it, but stay close.
I'll try to stay close.
Okay. So would you roll the damage for me? It's a D10 on the club.
D10 on a
Yikes.
club.
That's 12-sided.
Oh.
You might want a 10-sided. As much as I'd love to see you roll that.
Just roll D20. Worst case.
Oh, God. So you take 9.
Oh,
my God.
damage.
Everyone's dying here.
Why are you so
Oh, wait, but you're going to take
melancholy
partial?
about that?
Because I said you're going to take partial. So you're going to take half of that. So that's going to be 5. Or we roll down. We round down 4. So take 4. So if you're at 15. So the club sort of comes off your shoulder. And you hear the troll sort of laughing, muffled because he still has Eggerton in his mouth.
Blat listens carefully for Eggerton's screams
Yep.
and aims slightly higher from that.
With what?
Bazooka.
Okay, so I want you to roll a volley. And I want Eggerton, I want you to roll Defy Danger.
Oh my gosh.
Precision bazooking. It's a Blat
1,
special.
2, 3,
4.
5.
So luckily, Blat, you hear the shell go all the way down this hall. So you can tell the hall is quite long. And you hear it explode, and you hear it cave in further down, and all kinds of commotion further down the hall. And you hear the troll laughing as he goes to bite down harder on Eggerton, who still has done nothing to try and get free. So Eggerton is just going to take damage. So Eggerton, I need you to roll 1d8.
1d8.
He's just chewing.
1. And I've got 1 armor.
Okay, so he's basically chewing.
This is a tough one. A lot of gristle.
Rude. I'm gonna smack him with my other hand on the nose.
Do you want to look at your character sheet at some point during this whole thing and like some of your powers? Like, you actually have an attack when you do your druid thing?
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. I'm going to turn into a mouse.
Okay.
No, that's smart.
Okay, so, well, it's dark, so no one will know what really. Nobody understands your powers. Okay, so go ahead, act this out.
It hurts so much. I just gotta get away. I gotta get away.
Okay, so roll your strength.
Would do 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6 plus strength.
10.
So, in your mind, you become as small of a mouse, and you manage to free your arm and scurry away. Where are you running?
I'm just running.
Okay.
Full speed.
So you hear the pitter-patter of Blat. You hear the pitter-patter of what sounds like normal-sounding feet of Eggerton. And the troll roars in rage, and you sort of feel the troll moving. Roll Defy Danger for me, Blat, assuming you're going to try to defend yourself.
9.
Do you have a plus on Dex?
I do. 10.
Okay, so you manage to step right in close to the troll, and his swing just goes right over your shoulder, and you hear the rock like rip apart where his club hits the ground. But he is now right up in your face. His breath is not good.
I aim the tendrils for the not good breath.
Roll for tendrils.
4.
So he bites off one of your tendrils, and you take 2 damage. You feel one of the tendrils just get ripped right off. Eggerton, you are running down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are free. You hear the sound behind you, craziness. It's dark. You're bouncing off of each wall back and forth and blind.
Ow!
And back to you. You feel the arms of the troll. He drops the club, and you feel him grabbing you in a wrestler hold and trying to like lift and snap your back, almost like your training scenario.
I will attempt to avoid the bear hug.
Okay. Roll Defy Danger.
That would be a 10.
Wow.
Okay, tell me how you, in the dark, blind, avoid this bear hug.
The tendrils that I have left snake up and smash him under the chin.
All right, roll 1d8.
3.
Did you just die already?
I could ask you the same thing.
What?
Oh, did I not mention? Bazooka.
What? No, we're right next to it. We're right point blank.
4.
Well, luckily for Blat, he misses. And Eggerton, I need you to roll a Defy Danger down the hall as a shell comes careening down, bouncing off each wall.
7.
So it narrowly misses Eggerton, goes just past his left ear, strikes the far wall, and detonates, sending a rain of stones and shards out in every direction. We return to above ground, where the snow is reforming until there is no sign, even no footsteps, to show where the hole, let alone Blat and Eggerton, once walked. And Darcy is kneeling in the center of this clearing.
No, Blat, Eggerton, and Darcy starts rolling around in the snow and grabbing the snow and putting it against her chest and trying to soothe the burning and the.
Yeah.
Has it stopped
Yes.
burning? Yeah, and
It has stopped burning. I mean, there is a mark. You now
Yeah.
have the symbol
Yeah.
sort of burned into your skin.
Blat, Eggerton, no, this can't be happening. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. I can't. And I start scrabbling through the snow and trying to dig through the snow, and I'm digging and digging. Am I even coming close to any kind of hatch or door? Oh no, Loxon, help me. What do I do? And I get up and I start looking around, and I'm panicking. And I'm pacing back and forth. Blat, Eggerton. Oh no, what? Wait. And I reach into my satchel and I just start pulling out everything in my satchel. And
Yep.
I pull out the little apple I was given.
Yep.
And I pull out the iced tea. And I pull out the smash bauble that I was given. Wait, what does what? What do I do? Wait. Didn't they say that this would get me back? I can't remember. And I take the smashy smash bauble and I just throw it on the ground.
And nothing happens for a couple seconds.
Wait. And I pick it up again and I throw it on the ground again. Oh yeah, if it's in pieces now, I'm like, no. And I try, but then I just sort of scatter them on the ground again.
And then slowly you see a darkness forming, and as if you were seeing the world bending a little, and then it starts to flow outwards, and you start to see this blackness popping larger and larger, and this growing sphere starts to look like a portal.
And I stand in front of the portal, and I am truly conflicted. I feel like I can't go through it. I can't stay. But I'm completely at my wit's end. And I start to move towards the portal. And finally, I just go through.
Okay. And you step out into a beautiful sunny day, and there is a path leading up to Temple Idris, and one of the slot is a little surprised. Whoa! Oh! Oh, it's you.
Yeah, yes, it's me. Where's the sister? Where's Mother Speckley? Where's Mother Speckley?
Oh, slow down.
Oh,
slow
no, I
down.
can't. It's Blat and Eggerton.
What?
The plan's gone all wrong. I mean, there was no plan. It was a terrible plan, really. But any plan that we had has gone completely wrong.
The prophet? Is something wrong with the prophet?
Yes, the prophet, the chosen one who you
the
serve,
chosen one?
is in trouble.
Wait, come, we must go.
Yes,
run.
let's go.
And we leave the two of them running towards the tree in high speed. We return to darkness and the sound of blood dripping and heavy breathing as Blat finally lowers his bazooka and leans against a wall, the troll not moving before him.
All right. You better not be fooling me again. And Blat starts smashing the figure before him with his tendrils, seeing if he'll get up.
It doesn't move.
All right. That wasn't so bad. We're still alive. I'm sure Celene's only 200 times as powerful. Eggerton, where are you?
Blat? Blat?
Eggerton, come here.
I don't think I can, Blat.
What are you talking about? It's safe now. We gotta get to the end of the hallway and start digging our way through rubble. I hit it with the bazooka a couple of times. I think I caused a cave in.
I think you might need to do that on your own.
Come on, Eggerton. I don't have Darcy. I'm gonna need your help. Come on.
It's gotten cold below my waist.
And Blat feels down with his tendrils to see if he can find Eggerton.
Half of Eggerton is beneath the roof that caved in.
Oh, Eggsy. Blat carefully begins picking up rocks and throwing them away from the cave-in. Come on, Eggerton, get up. When you feel the weight shift off you, move away, move back.
I'll try. But before you do that, Blat, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you just be Blat again?
I can, Eggerton. I've got the M word inside me. That's why I sound this way. Come on, get your pouch open. It's nothing that a fairy cake can't fix.
I can't find it. I think it might have fallen off. But I just, it's kind of scary and dark in here. So if you could just, be Blat again for a few minutes.
Man, I do love filing. And shirts. And I'm in love with Darcy. But I don't think she loves me. Probably because she's in love with you. Because you're a general.
That checks out.
All we gotta do is find you a nice big hat. But first, we're gonna find that fairy cake satchel.
After a few minutes, Blat realizes that it must be on the other side of the rubble.
Well, I don't know if this jar of mustard's gonna help. It's all I could find. I think it's got sparkles in it. Come on, Eggsy. Just take a little bit from the jar. Eggsy? Oh, what have I done?
The End of Time and Other Bothers, an improvised fantasy role-playing game set in the world of Albus Salix. Your game master is Sean Howard, with players Carter Siddle, Michael Howie, and Marisa King. Dialogue editing and transcription by Michael Howie. Additional material and sound design by Eli McElveen. Story consultant Laura Packer. Game consultant Stephen Smith. Supporting producers Evelyn Jones, Ryan Cushman, and Kim Bellinger. If you enjoy the show, check out our Patreon. Supporters get early access to episodes, weekly bonus content, and an invite to our wonderful fan community on Discord. Look for the Patreon link at otherbothers.com.
That was very emotional, boys. Look at that. They access their emotions.
I've been practicing.
Yeah.